Hello and welcome back everyone to A plus minus the fuss. Today I'm going to be doing a one-sided limit question. A lot of people tend to get confused sometimes when they see a question like this because, for instance, we're given a limit that's approaching, x is approaching to 1, and then they've given us a function that's a piecewise function. So what we mean by a piecewise function is, notice that over here we have a condition over there that kind of separates these functions on a given graph at that point x is equal to 1. So let's say that that point x is equal to 1 is right over here. Okay, so that's our imaginary line right there. So what this piecewise function is stating over here is that on the left side of x is equal to 1, we have some function, okay, and that's the function. Let's just say 4 minus x. That's not what it actually looks like. Could be anything, but just for the sake of getting the theory in, let's just say that is that. And then on the right side of x is equal to 1, so this side essentially, we have some function which is 4x minus x squared. It's not what it looks like, but just for theory's sake, we're going to say that's what it is. So what they want us to do is, what they're essentially asking us is, is there a limit? Does a limit exist over there? So it's not as easy as our other limit questions where we were just able to use L'Hopital's rule, or we were able to just simply use some identities, or just plug in the value x is equal to 1. We have two functions now that we have to consider. And for the limit to exist, I need to have this function on my left approaching 1 equal to the limit that would be approaching from the right. So both of these, if we zoom in, they both need to be approaching to the same exact number for us to be able to say yes, limit exists. Okay, so let's solve this. So what we're going to do is we're going to take the limit and we're going to solve for the limit as it's approaching from the left side. This one with a little negative sign or minus sign on next to it means that, okay, you're taking the limit as it's approaching 1. So this is 1. So our function is approaching from the left side of x is equal to 1. Okay? It doesn't actually mean negative 1. It just means that you're coming from the left side of 1. So what we're going to do is we're going to basically take this function from the left side of 1, because that's the function they've given us to use on the left of x is equal to 1. And if we take this limit, we're simply just going to go 4 minus, we're going to plug in 1 for x, and that's going to equal to 3. Okay, so that's our limit from the left side. Now let's solve our limit from the right side. So from the right side, we're going to use this function, 4x minus x squared, and let's just plug it right in. That's going to be equal to 4 minus 1 squared. That's equal to 3 as well. So what did we end up with over here? So our limit from the left hand side, so the way we write this down is left hand limit, it indeed equals the right hand limit. That is 3 is equal to 3. Okay, so now we're finished over here. Now we can say that the limit as x approaches 1 of f of x, where our function f of x was equal to 4 minus x over 4x minus x squared. That's x plus 1, x greater than 1. This indeed is approaching or equals to 3. Thank you very much.